Hey everybody, and welcome to another Posh design tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to have your own website within Canva. I've been getting a lot of questions from people on how they can publish a website within Canva. What are the pros? What are the cons? So we're going to go over all of that today, and I'm going to show you how you can have a website within Canva. All of the ones that you see here scrolling by you, these are Canva templates that I have created. They're pre-made, ready to go right out of the box, and they're easy and beginner friendly and affordable. So for my budget baddies, for my baddies on a budget, for those of you who want a website that looks like money, that doesn't have the sticker shock of a full-blown website design price, this video is going to be for you guys. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into Canva and I'll show you how it's done. So today we're going to be working with my Gold Leopard Luxe website template. It's a Canva website template. It's one of the ones from my new collection, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys and how to edit and publish a Canva website template. I also want to note that all of my Canva website templates are universal, meaning you can use these on other platforms as well, like Shopify, Wix, GoDaddy, Beacons, Payhip. You can use these outside of Canva. We're just focusing on Canva websites today because a lot of people are curious about how it works. And so I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. When you open up any of my website templates, the techniques are going to be the same. You're going to open it up. It's going to look like this with individual banners, pre-designed, pre-made. You can move them around with your finger, you can readjust, you can reorder, shuffle things around to your liking, or you can leave it laid out the way that I have it laid out for you already. And then all you have to do is simply click on each one, and you're gonna make the edits that you need to make. So for example, you see I have my little logo icon here. You could upload your own logo and place it in that circle there. That's like a hero banner image that would go at the top of your website homepage. Okay, so you could upload a logo there. The next image banner is just a pretty graphic. It says shop, shop, shop. You can edit the text to say whatever you want it to say by clicking edit down at the bottom and then typing out whatever text you want, or you can simply leave it alone as is. Same here, another pretty image. The text is fully editable. You just click edit, you backspace, and you type out whatever you want it to say. And you just kind of go through each banner and make the necessary tweaks, shuffle it around if you want to, and then you have to embed a few links. I'll show you how to do that, and then you're off and running. Here is it's just a short, like a welcome paragraph. We're thrilled to have you here. We're committed to customer service. You could leave it here, just how I have it, or you can copy and paste your own welcome paragraph that you've typed out yourself, and you can place it here. I also have a client review section. So I have generic reviews here. You could leave them alone and not touch this or change it at all, or you can paste actual reviews that you have from your own clients or website, and you can paste them here by clicking the edit button down at the bottom and simply pasting your text into that area. Here is a shop bestsellers banner, and when people click on that button, it's going to take them to your product catalog. Now, one of the cons or the drawbacks of having a Canva website is they don't have a fully functional e-commerce platform. So you can design a really pretty website, but when it comes to people being able to check out and purchase things, they don't offer that function yet, at least not as of the day of this video. It may come in the future, and if it does, that's great, but there's always a workaround. There's always a workaround, and it's really easy to do. So your products, whether they're physical or digital products, are going to need to be hosted somewhere other than Canva. So whether it's Beacons, Payhip, Square, any platform where even Etsy, where you can just upload your product, a picture, you type in your price, and then you've got a product there ready for purchase, right? That's really all you need. You need your products to be hosted somewhere other than Canva. So like your Etsy store is a perfect example, or if you have Payhip, you can upload products there for purchase. and you simply just would grab the link to your product catalog and embed it into your Canva website. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. Here's another graphic banner. You would just edit the text here and add your social media handle. These cell phone frame templates are drag and drop, meaning you can choose any photo that you want and just simply drag and drop it into that cell phone frame there. And I'll show you how. Let's say you wanted to use this picture. You would just drop it into the frame there. Super easy to do. Drag and drop function, and then you can edit the text there. Same here, all three of these square frames are drag and drop. You do not have to have pictures of people or models there. You can put pictures of your product line. If you sell tumblers, t-shirts, whatever it is that you want to showcase, you would drag and drop into the frames there, and then you could also edit the text here at the bottom. Another pretty image, fast shipping straight to your door. If you don't offer shipping, if you only do digital products, you don't even need this and you can get rid of it altogether, or you can edit the text to your liking. It's totally up to you. And then finally, social media. At the bottom, I have some social media icons here, and then you would have a button there where people can click and it would take them over to your social media page. So if you, like let's say you don't have TikTok, you can get rid of that and just, you know, shuffle things around to your liking. So kind of go through each one, get rid of the ones you don't need. Like if you don't need the shipping one here, for example, you just delete it, get rid of it. You can reshuffle things around. Also at the bottom, you see there's a blank one there with a plus mark. You could click that and design your own web banners to add on to what you already have here. So if you have a design in mind or something extra you want to add to this, you can easily add more to the pre-existing template. Or you can just use it exactly how it is and leave it like that. Embed your links, publish your website, and then you're off and running. So let's get into the embedding of the link part, okay? Your website in Canva is gonna have to be to where people click on it and it takes them outside of Canva. So you're gonna have to host your product somewhere else. Etsy is a good one, Payhip is a good one, Beacon, Square, all of those platforms allow you to upload a photo of your product, a price, and people can, you know, purchase right off of your website. So wherever your products are, you're just going to grab the link to your product catalog and we're going to embed it here. I'm going to use my own website as an example. So I'm on my website here in my Canva template catalog. Many of you are familiar with my website. So I'm just going to grab the link to my Canva template collection. I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to come and embed it here into the button. I would click on the Shop Now area, click on the three little dots to the upper right, and then go down to where it says link. And I'm going to just paste my link there into that section right there and click done. And that's it. I'm also going to embed it into the little beige rectangle behind the text just in case people click on that instead. And same thing, you click the three dots, you go down to link, and you just paste your link, click apply and done. And you can also embed it into that top text there if you want to be extra and just make sure that no matter where anybody clicks, it's going to direct them to your product catalog. And then you can, like, I don't want that underline there. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. And same here for the last banner, the social media. On the follow us area, I've embedded the link to my Facebook page. So now all that's left to do is for us to publish this and test it out and see, make sure that the links are working. So let's go ahead and do that. You're going to click in the upper right hand corner arrow and you're going to click on publish website. And Canva is going to automatically assign you like a generic domain. You see that big long domain name in purple. You can keep that and just use that link, or you can click on the little edit pencil right next to it and you see there's an option there at the bottom that says get a new domain. You can click on that and connect your own domain that you've purchased, like from GoDaddy or, one that you already own, you can do that as well. I'm going to just keep the one that it assigned. I don't need a custom domain for the tutorial, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on publish for the website and let it publish. Okay, now our website is now live, and now we can view it by click on view website. And here she is. Isn't she pretty? Looks like money, but you don't have the sticker shock of paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for a web designer. It is luxury on a budget. And, I know that it's not like a full-blown, several pages website, but for those of you who are just getting started, just want something pretty, don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, this is it. This is the budget friendly. And especially if you already have Canva Pro and you're paying a subscription, this is included. Website hosting is included in your subscription at no additional cost. So you might as well get your money's worth, right? I mean, why not? You can have a beautiful website. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Beautiful website where people can click and go right to your products, or you can direct them to your Etsy. If you want to embed your Etsy link, you can do that instead of, another area. Wherever you want them to go, you just embed the link, they click it, and now they're shopping. But this is gorgeous. It's well put together. It makes it look like you know what you're doing. You don't want to have a website, even if you don't have, a lot of resources to invest in a full-blown luxury website. That doesn't mean you have to have nothing, and it doesn't mean that your website doesn't need to look, basic or like you don't know what you're doing. And this option is very budget friendly. So let's test the links. Okay, let's test it now. Where it says shop bestsellers, we should be able to click on that and it should take me over to my Canva template collection. Let's try it. I'm going to tap on it. Took me right into the product collection. You see that? You see how easy that was? So our link embedded perfectly. Now let's test the other one down at the bottom. I'm going to click on follow us and it should take me to my Facebook. Perfect. Took us right to our social media. That's perfect. It works perfectly. So you guys see how easy it is to have a luxury looking website, but not with the luxury price tag. It can be done. And especially if you already are paying a pro subscription, you might as well get your money's worth and host a website on Canva. You do not need a pro subscription. Even if you have a free Canva account, you can still publish this website and have the same outcome. The only limitation on free accounts are the amount of websites that you can publish, but you do not need a pro account in order to publish these. I have several available, as you saw in the beginning. If you're interested in seeing all of my template collection for Canva websites that are already done for you and budget friendly, click the link down in the description box and it'll take you over there, prettyposhlife.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you're excited to start your website journey and save money while you're doing it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.